It was a peaceful Saturday morning in the quiet suburban neighborhood where Jamal Thompson had lived for the past 7 years. As the town's police chief, he was well respected, but he preferred to keep a low profile in his personal life. He enjoyed his weekends. No uniform, no meetings, just time to relax. This morning, he was finally getting around to changing his home Wi-Fi password after noticing some strange activity on his network. Dressed in comfortable gray sweats and a hoodie, he stepped outside to reset his router. His laptop sat on a small patio table, displaying his router settings as he typed in a new, more secure password. Little did he know his next-door neighbor, Karen Whitman, was watching from behind her blinds. She was the kind of neighbor who complained about everything: children playing too loudly, people parking on the street, even birds chirping too early in the morning. For months, she had suspected that the suspicious black man next door was up to something shady, and today, in her mind, she had caught him in the act. As soon as her internet cut out, coincidentally at the same time Jamal was updating his settings, Karen flew into a rage. She slammed her phone onto the counter, grabbed her robe, and stormed outside. "Hey, you there!" she snapped, marching toward Jamal's driveway. Jamal looked up from his laptop, sighing when he saw her. He had dealt with Karen's entitled behavior before, and it was never pleasant. "Yes, Karen," he asked calmly. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" she demanded, folding her arms. Jamal raised an eyebrow. "Excuse me?" "Don't play dumb. My internet just went out the second you started messing with whatever that is." She pointed at his laptop accusingly. "Are you hacking into my Wi-Fi?" Jamal exhaled slowly, already regretting this conversation. "Karen, I'm just updating my own Wi-Fi password. It has nothing to do with yours." "Oh, sure," she scoffed. "And I'm supposed to believe that? Ever since you moved in, I've had random issues with my internet. And now, all of a sudden, when you're outside, it magically cuts out?" Jamal shook his head. "Your internet is out because of something on your end. I have no control over that." Karen wasn't convinced. She stepped back, her face twisted with suspicion. "I knew something was off about you," she muttered. Then, in a sudden burst of self-righteousness, she pulled out her phone and dialed 911. Jamal watched in disbelief as she made the call. "Yes, hello. I'd like to report a suspicious man outside my house. He's tampering with internet services, probably hacking into people's accounts. Yes, he's still here. He's wearing a hoodie and acting very aggressive." Jamal let out a short laugh at that. He was literally standing still. "He's black. He just looks suspicious. Please send someone quickly." She hung up and crossed her arms triumphantly, glaring at Jamal as if she had just caught him in a major crime. Jamal ran a hand down his face. He had dealt with all sorts of situations as police chief: robberies, high-speed chases, armed standoffs. But a neighbor calling 911 because he changed his Wi-Fi password? This was a first. Minutes later, a patrol car rolled up in front of the house, sirens off but lights flashing. Two uniformed officers stepped out, one older and experienced, the other younger and clearly nervous. Karen waved frantically at them. "Officers! Thank God you're here! That man—" She pointed a finger at Jamal. "He's been messing with internet connections, probably hacking into private networks. I don't feel safe." The officers turned to Jamal. The older one frowned, recognizing him instantly. Chief?" The younger officer's eyes widened as he looked at Jamal in realization. Karen's face twisted in confusion. "Chief? Chief of what?" Jamal reached into his pocket and casually pulled out his police badge, holding it up for everyone to see. "I'm Chief Jamal Thompson. I've been the police chief of this town for 5 years. Now, officers, would you like to explain why you're here?" The silence was deafening. Karen's face went pale. Her mouth opened and closed like a fish, but no words came out. The older officer sighed, shaking his head. "Ma'am, calling 911 for a non-emergency is a serious misuse of police resources." I didn't know. How was I supposed to?" Karen stammered, looking between Jamal and the officers. The younger cop, still visibly embarrassed, cleared his throat. "Sir, we're sorry for the inconvenience. We'll be marking this as a false report." Jamal simply nodded. "That would be best." Karen took a step back, looking utterly humiliated. She turned on her heel and rushed inside, slamming her door behind her. As the officers returned to their vehicle, the older one gave Jamal an apologetic nod. Sorry about that, Chief. Some people never learn. Jamal chuckled. Tell me about it. As he walked back inside his home, he checked his phone. His Wi-Fi was working perfectly. With a smirk, he sat back down, sipped his coffee, and enjoyed the sweet irony of the situation.